Gardaland Resort is located in northeastern Italy and is home to many rising attractions that thrill and excite many generations of families. One of the park's most historic attractions, I Corsari, is now set to be removed, and today we'll be analysing the details surrounding the closure, the history of this particular attraction, and we're also going to discuss the whole situation around the ride and what's next in the future of this attraction site. So before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and 500,000 views, so let's get there as soon as potentially possible, please. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the CHALL, and today, Chall Chats Gardaland Resort. So we first have to look at the history of the ride that's set to depart. I Corsari is an Intamin water dart ride that opened back at Gardaland Resort in 1992, designed originally and conceived by the iconic Richard Crane. Visitors explored the world of pirates and embarked on an adventure among galleons, treasures and ghosts, and this ride is located in the Tudor Village area dedicated to the world of pirates. The attraction features 600 metres in track length, a total of 20 seats per large boat, couple per two, and supplied by ride manufacturer Intamin, and consists of many animatronics supplied by Creative Productions and now defunct animatronic company. So what is happening with I Corsari? Well, we here at Chall Chats received an official statement, an official press statement from Gardaland Resort, and it says the following: the ships of I Corsari are about to set sail towards new horizons. Hurry up and experience them once again. You have until August the 18th. Follow us to discover the surprises we have in store for you and get ready to experience a world of new immersive adventures. According to Dart Ride Database, rumours already began to swirl in that the park are planning something for I Corsari La Vendetta del Fantasma, with confirmation that already confirmed that those rumours are now factually correct. So before we talk about what's next for the attraction, we first have to sort of share my thoughts on the attraction that's being removed, which is I Corsari. Now, I Corsari La Vendetta del Fantasma is a historic dart ride for Gardaland. It is a wonderful dart ride for the park. For me, it has this charm to it. I never got the personal chance to experience I Corsari, which I'm really sad about because it did look like a historic dart ride and a real magical experience. However, I've seen pictures, I have watched POVs, I have watched videos from the outside of the attraction, and I do believe this is a magical family dart ride attraction, and it really gives me this sense of magic. And, you know, the attraction itself, you know, the story of the pirates and, you know, setting sail for journeys unknown, it was a really, you know, phantasmic attraction. It really enchanted you as a guest. And you could feel it whether you're watching the POV from home or whether you're actually there riding the ride in person. You could feel it. You could feel the magic and the sense of illumination in the air when you're experiencing this attraction, being immersed into the world of pirates, setting sail for charters unknown and journeys foretold. And I Corsari has been a landscape dart ride for Gardaland during its history, from the early 90s to present day. And to see this attraction go, to see another historic dart ride leave Europe, is a very sad occasion for the theme park industry, for the theme park enthusiasts of Europe and beyond. Now then, what is next for this new attraction? What is next for the I Corsari site? Well, let's get into all the details surrounding that, but before we do, make sure to remind you to subscribe, like, comment, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers and 500,000 views, so let's get there as soon as possible, please. And for now, let's get into what's next for I Corsari. The cryptic announcement from Gardaland Resort could potentially indicate towards the ride either being fully removed and replaced with a brand new attraction, or the ride receiving an extensive refurbishment on a major scale. What could they do with I Corsari? Well, it definitely won't be anywhere similar to the current ride experience. When we see the area the ride sits in and the other attractions that surround the ride in the overall Attrazioni adventure section of the resort, it needs to fit the theme of the area, and it mustn't clash with the overall emerging theming of the land. However, there will be many story ideas discussed for the replacement attraction, which won't need any intellectual property license, and this will help create an original attraction with the amazing theme, a detailed and thorough storyline, and an overall exceptional ride experience. Also, with the scheduled opening of Wolf Legend, the brand new drop tower replacing the old Sequoia Magic Loop in that section of Gardaland Resort, they have a knack in recent times for bringing in original themes and storylines and really going into detail with the storyline behind the attraction. And I think this is set to continue with the replacement for I Corsari. So let's discuss replacement attractions. So if they were going to go along the side of fully removing the attraction, what could they do? They could bring in a trackless dark ride system. They could bring in a dark ride system of some sort. They could go down the Uncharted at Point Ventura route, which is an indoor roller coaster, an indoor multi-dimensional coaster by Intamin potentially. That could be an option that could go down. We know that there's a potential opportunity for them to do an indoor roller coaster. However, I'm not going to go too much into what route they would go down in terms of fully removing the attraction, because if you look at the closing date in August, I reference back to when the Gruffalo was introduced in Chessington in 2017. This replaced the iconic Bubbleworks attraction. Everyone in the UK remembers Bubbleworks. I personally didn't get the chance to experience Bubbleworks. However, I knew all about this attraction. I knew about the magic of the attraction from the official initiation of the ride in the 90s in Transylvania with Vampire. You've got the Imperial Leather sponsorship. When the Imperial Leather was removed, it was left as this bubble bath factory known as just Bubbleworks. And it was a very iconic dark ride for the UK. And of course, that closed in September of 2016. And it opened ready for the opening sort of week in March 2017. So from September 2016 to March 2017, they had a good few months to really go in detail with this. And, obviously with Bubbleworks, there was a bit more to do because obviously, we had the removal of the bath stuff, we had the introduction of some new screens, some new effects, keep the water fountain, improve different scenes, change different scenes to fit the story of the Gruffalo. And that's why it took a little bit longer. This is obviously closing in August. I Corsari is closing in August, and it's looking like sometime in 2025. This is going to be a 2025 attraction, most likely. Not confirmed, but it's most likely going to be a 2025 attraction. If it is indeed a 2025 opening, with a closure of mid-August scheduled, it's looking very, very likely to be on a similar scale to Bubbleworks to Gruffalo refurbishment in terms of they're not replacing the ride system, but they're replacing pretty much everything else, or nearly everything else, inside the attraction itself. And it'll look like a new ride with the same ride system. And I think that's a really good move for Gardaland if they choose to go down that route. I did contact the park for a potential interview. There was no one available at that current moment. However, they did offer us the press statement. So I really do appreciate Gardaland for offering us the press statement, and hopefully, fingers crossed, in the winter season, we can get back in touch with the resort and try and offer another interview down the line at the end of the year when the parks are quieter, less busy, closed. We can try and offer an interview with Gardaland at some point at the end of the year. So thank you very much to Gardaland Resort for sending us the official press statement. But I'd look forward to talking to Gardaland about this project at the end of the year, hopefully, because this is a wonderful looking project. I think they've got a really good breeding ground for an exciting new blood of experience, of ride experience. They've got an exciting opportunity to introduce a brand new blood of family ride experience. And I think with the Bubbleworks transformation into Gruffalo taking as long as it did from September 16 to March 17, I think from August 24 to March 25, if we're looking on that kind of scale as a potential route of construction progress, I think we're looking here at a really good new family water dark ride using the same Intamin boats, the same Intamin ride system, but either a completely new theme or a brand new set of modern tech theming items. Now, you can look at Jumanji, which is the latest of the dark ride investments at Gardaland that only opened a couple of years ago, and you look at some of the stuff they did in there. I think they've learned some of the lessons from Jumanji. I think with the feedback that we had from Jumanji, I think they've learned any constructive feedback from Jumanji alongside the positives and introduced that feedback, the positives and the constructive feedback, into a new path into the I Corsari attraction. I think that's what we're looking at here. I think they'll use some of the constructive feedback from Jumanji, take it into account with the I Corsari replacement, and take the positives of Jumanji and reintroduce that in its own fashion, its own way, into the I Corsari replacement attraction. So we're looking here at probably, in some shape or form, we are looking at a brand new dark ride next year. That is what we're looking at for Gardaland Resort next year, a brand new dark ride or a dark attraction of some sort to replace I Corsari. It isn't confirmed to be coming in 2025, but for me, I do believe this is the 2025 attraction because there was rumours swirling already for months before that I Corsari was the site for the next major attraction or the next investment to Gardaland Resort. Around 2025 or 2026 was the official rumour, speculated on forums and amongst the coaster community. And now we're getting it looking like 2025. If we're getting 2026, then that could be very interesting because then that opens up a whole new conversation in terms of we may not be looking at just a replacement theme for the current ride system. I think if we get a confirmation of 2026 rather than 2025, I think we're getting a brand new ride system entirely, because if this is scheduled to open in 2026, we would be looking at a whole new ride system because there's no way they would close it mid-August and open it again in 2026 just to keep the ride system and bring in a new theme, unless there was a lot of high-tech, unless it was a complete reshuffle of the ride system or a retracking of the ride system to fit a new style of walkway through this building. That's the only way I can assume it. So if this is 2025, we're getting a major extensive retheme of the current ride system. If this is 2026, which I don't think is most likely, we're getting a new ride system. That's how I would look at the process of constructing this new replacement attraction. I do think this is 2025. In my indication, I do believe it's 2025, this project, but we will see official confirmation down the line from Gardaland Resort. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you've enjoyed it if you are listening as well, because, of course, for those of you who don't know, we are now officially on audio platforms as well. So if you want to check out this video or this webcast again, you want to listen to it while you're eating some popcorn, having a Coke, watching some theme park videos, if you want to listen to me talking online, then go and check out the audio version of the shows. You can check it out with the Acast link in the description down below. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, I am the CHALL. Ta-ra for now, and that is the end of this theme park experience.